Happy Friday, Salt Strong Nation. It is time for another Strong Angler of the Week. If you are new to the Insider community or Salt Strong as a whole, you may not know about Strong Angler. And it's basically where we choose somebody who's an insider in our community that's made a post where they've gone out with friends or family and made some awesome memories on the water. And I got a great story for you guys this week from an insider who's been having some great success on his own, but has also been taking other insiders out to put them on fish as well. I've got Bob Muller here. Fantastic insider. Congratulations on winning the Strong Angler of the Week, Bob.
Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. So would you mind telling me about some of those recent reports that you've been putting up? I mean, it seems like every time you go out, you're catching a slam, and, you know, you've started taking other insiders out as well. I know you went out with Tom Wildman, who's another fantastic insider, and one of our new insiders, Ross Henderson, and it looked like you guys had an awesome time. So would you mind telling me about a little, some of those trips?
Sure. I got introduced to going over to Bald Head Island. It's you have to go through the shipping channel from where I live in Oak Island, but it's just a marvelous area. And I went over there with Ross Henderson. It was lucky. His first cast on the top water, he caught like a 24-inch trout. I ended up following it up with in that same area with a nice redfish, and it was just a great experience. A great young man. I think we're going to be going out again in the future. He's trying to work his way back down here.
I've seen that in some of the comments. I know he's excited to get back out with you. And, you know, I love seeing that kind of fellowship between insiders where you guys are just excited to hit the water again. And it looked like the first time you guys went out, it was such a great time. And I know with Tom Wildman, it looked like you guys had a great time on the water as well. Did you guys go out together to the same areas you went with Ross, or was it, you know, a different area?
Actually, I went out on Tom's boat. He truly lives less than a block from me, or maybe a block and a half. No, about a block. And he's on the intercoastal, and we went out on his boat because it's easier to get out on. And we went to behind Bald Head again, a little bit different area, but we were back in there and caught two nice redfish, and we had to cut things short because Tom was having a little bit of engine problems, so we got it back, and he's probably getting his boat worked on as we're speaking. I've also been in contact with another fellow. I'm trying to think of his last name right now. Here in Oak Island, it's Robert. Sorry, I can't recall. But his real name is Jerry, and we're looking at going out. He's talking about flounder fishing. What I really think is great about going out with all these other fellows or these other members is I'm trying to pick up. I'm trying to pick their minds rather than them pick. Well, they might be trying to pick mine, but in reality, what's happening is I'm trying to see what they're doing and how they're fishing, and trying to learn from them.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of going fishing with other anglers in the community. You know, everyone has their own specific strategies, and when you go out with somebody else, you can kind of learn what they do that they have success with, and they can learn from you as well. So, you know, you guys are picking each other's minds, as you said, and you guys are getting, you know, successful catches together and learning from each other. And, you know, Joe loves to say a rising tide lifts all boats. So, you know, as we're all helping each other, we're going to end up catching more fish, becoming more successful anglers, and, you know, building the community up through all this knowledge. So it's great to see you going out with all these insiders and getting on some fish. But I know you joined the insider community a little while back, and I wanted to ask you, you know, I'm seeing all the success you're having, you know, on your own and when you're out with other folks. Do you feel like the insider community has helped you have some of that success and get better and become a better fisherman?
The insider community and all the classes, it's great. And I recently joined the Inner Circle. I get a lot of great information, learning retrieves and methods. But let me go into that a little bit further. It was about a month ago. I never saltwater fished ever, other than with a guide, and when we'd go on vacation. And then we moved to Oak Island a little over 2 years ago, and a year and a half ago I bought a boat. Never owned a boat before, never drove a boat really, never backed a boat before. But I got it, and we fished, and we bottom fished, and we've catch some black drums here and there. But I was really getting discouraged, and it was probably about 6 weeks ago. I made the statement: I'm going to join the Inner Circle. I'm going to give this a year, and if I don't start catching fish, I'm going to sell my boat and get me a really nice set of golf clubs and go back to playing golf. But I think I'm in fishing now, and So with that, the Insider Club's been great. I also, there was a contributing, one of your contributing members, Jod Owens. I went out with him because you can watch videos on how to retrieve, but when you have someone over your shoulder saying, no, do it like this, I did that, and that was a great help too. So I highly recommend people going out with guides if you're struggling, and tell them exactly what you want to do. And that's what I did. I said I want to use all soft plastics, and I want to learn the retrieve methods, and that's what we worked on, and we had a great day.
Yeah, no, that's the beauty of the Insider Club, because Jot is one of our fishing coaches. And, you've got the inner circle where you can ask the conceptual questions about where to go, the types of strategies to use. And then, nothing can beat a guide on the water that's there telling you, hey, you need to adjust your retrieve just a little like this. It's very good to watch it in the video to understand it. But like you said, it definitely does help to have the guide there as well. And Jot's a fantastic guy. So I'm glad you got to go out with him. But again, it's fantastic to see all the success you've been having. And kudos again to you for taking all those other insiders out, which is why, congrats. You're the strong angler of the week, Bob.
Well, I appreciate it. It's an honor. It's an honor. I hope I continue with the success. We can do this in a year.
Yes, sir. Well, I hope to have you on again, and I'm looking forward to seeing more reports from you with other insiders. We're going out and making some awesome catches on your own. But guys, this is going to wrap up Strong Angler of the Week. I hope you enjoyed watching this, Bob. It was great having you on. Be sure to go out with friends and family this week, put them on some fish, have some good memories on the water, and maybe I can have you on for next Friday's Strong Angler of the Week. Bob, thanks again for coming on, man.
Thanks, Wyatt. You have a good week.
There's something about the water that'll give you peace, all by yourself or with your family. Live salt strong and wear the line today.